At the Team Automotive Group, we make it easy for you to buy here or sell here. Buy here and save on hundreds of certified and pre-owned vehicles. Or sell here while your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been, and we'll pay you top value. Buy here or sell here at the Team Automotive Group.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you have plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
Good morning.
Did you miss this?
I missed you.
Don't
I
lie.
missed our team. I missed our family. And all of you. Good morning.
Welcome to WAFB Plus and 9 News Now. Just a continuation of all the morning show madness. You never quite know what's going to pop up. And actually on days like this, this is kind of what this is designed for. Just a continuation of what could be a busy and active morning where folks need to know maybe what they're driving into with some weather coming.
That's why we're stepping into all of it with you as we continue here into the 7 o'clock hour. And what you need to know on this Wednesday is that we're expecting to see more of the same in terms of storms and the weather that we saw yesterday. How about we check in with Dr. Steve Caparata for a more accurate look at our forecast. Hey, Steve, good morning.
Good morning, Liz. Yeah, you said stepping into it. Might be stepping into some puddles as the morning wears on. Our first alert radar network pretty active early this morning. We've got scattered showers and storms. Now, right now, not too much going on from Baton Rouge northward. Some light showers near north of St. Francisville. But as we take you south, we've got a line of showers and some embedded storms from near Convent, right across Pankerville, moving through Pierre Park, back towards New Iberia, out over the Atchafalaya Basin, lifting up towards Baton Rouge. This will impact the city here probably within the next 30 to 45 minutes. Nothing severe here, but certainly some downpours as it lifts northward. Still seeing some rain down along the coast. The intensity starting to let up a bit, so we're going to get a wave of rain this morning, and then probably, I think, some more this afternoon. Still some sunshine breaking through the clouds. Our Sky 9 camera here in Baton Rouge, well, the camera's in Port Allen looking over Baton Rouge. That view brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. Temperatures right now mostly in the low 70s. Baton Rouge 72, Gonzales 73, so another muggy start this morning. So I've got a round of scattered rains through about mid-morning. I think a little bit of a break around lunchtime, and then some more to come this afternoon into the evening. High temperatures in between the rounds of rain, topping out in the mid-80s, not unlike we've seen the last couple of days. All right, let me give you a look future radar. Models again today struggling a bit, but ultimately the idea is, while the timing is off a little bit, a wave of rain moving through this morning. As we head towards the late morning, should see a little bit of a break. I've got isolated showers at noon, and then as we get into the afternoon, some showers and storms return. This is 4 o'clock, and I suspect it'll be more active than what future radar shows, but it does at least show scattered storms returning this afternoon into this evening. That's 7 o'clock, and then tonight rain should, for the most part, gradually start to wind on down. Here's why I think this afternoon could get kind of active again. Yet another one of these disturbances has emerged from South Texas overnight. That's going to kind of pivot up to the north and northeast, not unlike what we saw yesterday, and I think that should be enough to lead to more storms. Speaking of more storms, another round expected tomorrow. This is a snapshot 4:30 Thursday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, showing an active cluster of showers and storms moving through, and with that, Storm Prediction Center has just north of Baton Rouge a 1 out of 5 marginal risk of severe weather tomorrow. Would not at all be surprised. See that could expand a little bit to the south and southwest. So tomorrow, not only more rain, there could be a few strong storms in the mix on Thursday. Today's rain chances running 60% or better, highs in the mid-80s. A 60 to a 70% rain chance tomorrow, highs in the mid-80s. Friday, still looking at a 50% rain chance, highs in the upper 80s. Then we see a bit of a change this weekend, a little bit drier. Saturday's rain chance is 30%, down to 20% by Mother's Day on Sunday. The trade-off will be more heat, highs closer to 90 degrees. And then on into next week, rain chances rebound a bit, scattered, mainly afternoon storms, still going to be very warm. Highs mostly upper 80s to around 90 degrees. Coming up on 7:07 now with an update on the roads. Here's Johnny Asian.
Getting a report of a crash with injuries on Millerville Road at Spring Ridge. That's going to be just north of I-12 near the Circle K. Speaking of I-12, take you right on down toward the Denham Springs area, starting to get backed up right as you approach Pete's Highway. There's range 4 4-H club, and then the Amite River Bridge, when you're doing pretty good, slows down again around O'Neill Lane. Nothing really on the interstate in that area. Bumper-to-bumper traffic in both directions on Highway 73 in the Dutchtown area, but south of Highway 74 as you make your way down toward Highway 30, that's gotten a lot better. Little traffic still past the Tanger Mall if you're heading out toward Geismar. Live look at I-10 near the Bluebonnet area. See the Top Golf fences right there, so coming in from Gonzales, that's going to be a good flow of traffic right there. And then here at the I-10 Essen Lane area, the off-ramp is backing up a little bit on I-10 eastbound right near Essen past the merge. Drive time starting to come in this morning. 16 from Gonzales is normal, and 25 minutes from Jubman to the 1012 with the average speed around 30 miles per hour. That's pretty normal as well at after 7 o'clock in the morning. 4 minutes on to the downtown area. After that, ferries are operating in Plaquemine. Now we go back to the Studio B with Matt and Liz for some morning rather disturbing headlines. Good morning.
Yeah, Johnny, thanks. Yeah, we're about to take you on a tour from Baker to Zachary to Livingston Parish, East Feliciana, Baton Rouge. But what Johnny's talking about, we're going to start you in Baker. It's a late night shooting that's being investigated.
We're told one person is in the hospital fighting to recover from their injuries right now. At this point, we do not know who the victim is. We don't know who the suspect is or what the motive could be. We just know that it could have happened somewhere along Main Street, but even that, police are really unsure about at this point.
Yeah.
Baker police tell us the victim is in stable condition. Now, we know the hospital doesn't really classify that as a condition, but that's what first responders are telling us at this point. They just found someone with gunshot wounds around 8:45 last night.
Police chief saying non-life threatening. Okay, now you leave that up to the medical pros to kind of define that, but you know, we get our info from the officials, and the police chief saying non-life threatening. Now saying stable, so at least that's the good news. But you know, to Liz's point, no official ID yet on either the victim or that shooter. Again, an arrest made. So we'll see where the investigation goes. We'll of course keep you updated as we move the morning along. From there to this is we just mentioned you taking you on a tour. So from Baker now into Zachary, trying to ID who these two people might be. This is, I know you've seen a bunch of photos. That's the same person right here, just kind of a close-up, trying to figure out who these people are.
Have a close look. If any of these individuals, maybe the sweater or the vehicle that looks to be like a Nissan Versa or some sort, please, Zachary Police would love to hear from you, because this individual being charged now with second-degree battery, apparently the two went to a store, ended up on a bike somehow, and then ended up hitting the woman that you see here. We're still not exactly sure what led up to this altercation. We're not sure exactly what kind of argument may have happened here. All Zachary Police want to know is if you can help them identify these individuals and help them figure out exactly what happened.
The person on the bicycle, I literally knocked out. And so charges right now will be coming for whoever this person might be. No charges with the woman just yet, as mentioned. But make the phone call. It's simple. Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP. Oh, you know what? Keep that handy. Now we're taking into Livingston Parish, Devon Springs Sheriff's Office, trying to ID who this person is. Some kind of late night theft going on. A
late night theft in a neighborhood clubhouse. Let's kind of paint a picture here of where it is. So officials are asking for folks who may recognize this woman. They're not saying exactly what street this happened, just at a neighborhood clubhouse. The woman accused of stealing an entire internet system within that clubhouse.
What?
All they have is this kind of black and white video here.
What?
Yeah, broken, stole the clubhouse internet system.
That's a thing?
Yeah, it is, apparently.
Like the internet system?
Yep.
Not like security cameras. What's an internet system?
Good question. The Wi-Fi modem, router,
all that stuff?
All this kind of stuff, and blacked out some cameras.
She cut the wires to get in. You're right.
So if this looks familiar, we actually have that full video waiting for you on the 9 News app and at WAFB.com. Say something. Please let police know, because they're looking for her right now.
That's very specific. Going in looking for, I need an internet system.
Yes.
Make the phone call. All right, now into East Feliciana. We've had this conversation before, because folks in East Feliciana had this conversation. Where to put a psychiatric facility. It was firmed up, kind of. This is where it was going to be built. Folks at the last minute kind of had an issue with where it was, what it was next to. That got postponed. So where should it go?
The former Grace Nursing Home facility, ran into some zoning issues. So the East Feliciana Parish Police Jury wants to hear from you about what the best next step should be in terms of where it should go, how it should be detailed, and how that proposal should be mapped out. And again, they want the public to be a part of this process, because it kind of has been contentious leading up to this point. 6 p.m. today over at the STEAM Academy in Clinton. They'd love to hear from you starting at 6 p.m. tonight. weigh in.
So that's going on today. This is also going on today, and actually it's the last day for this. Kelly Hubbard was talking about this on Monday. Small Business Association, they've got a great program out there. If you are looking to maybe start up a business, entrepreneurs out there, great opportunities, deadline today.
Maybe you've even started your business, but you need some help getting to those next steps.
Yeah.
Callie's got the details for you to apply because of that deadline. Take advantage of this. Small Business Administration is a nationwide program, an agency that's looking to help entrepreneurs succeed.
That was Callie on Monday. This was Callie this morning.
Yes.
How cool is this? I am a gigantic fan of any kind of Asian night market. There's just something about the feel, just that you kind of get walking through, the food, the smells, all of it. We have one coming our way?
Yeah, the first one ever in Baton Rouge. In fact, a couple of local entrepreneurs, Asian Americans here who own local businesses, Sweet Society Baton Rouge and Boru Ramen there at Electric Depot.
Yes, right down the way.
They're pairing up, hosting a number of local vendors. Yeah. We heard 400 different people are going to be out there. So we're talking Asian business owners, Asian restaurants, Asian entertainers, all coming out tomorrow night at Electric Depot, 6 to 9 p.m. for the first night market. This is really popular in Asian countries. You can roam the streets at night, get any kind of different street foods, do all kinds of shopping, support local businesses. I mean, you're doing all the things at once.
I so want this. I'm all about it, but again, it's a little past my bedtime, so I'm going to have to figure out how to be a part of this later.
Right.
Okay, so all that's going on. This going on as well. What you're seeing right here is courtesy LSUsports.net. Baseball with a big win, but we're focused on the today. Golf with a big day on the course today. They're trying to survive NCAA regionals, right? And softball, they get started with the SEC tournament today.
Ooh, we're keeping our eyes on golf. Only the top 5 make it into
the golf. Yeah, the golf up top. The top 5 make it out of regionals to the NCAA championships.
We're keeping our eyes on that. Also, 9 Sports keeping an eye on all the things here happening with softball. So we'll see, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
Thankfully, they're not here in our part of the world because of the weather. So we are keeping our eyes on that, Steve. When you look at that radar, that'd not be pretty to play in.
No. Yeah, as Annie Lennox once said, right, here comes the rain again. You didn't like that one?
It was okay, I guess.
The DJ over here.
All the same we put up with you. You're going to complain about that?
Do the weather.
Yeah, we've got some rain moving in this morning. It looks like probably some more this afternoon. Keep the rain gear handy. Pretty active through Friday. Here comes the rain again.
I'm not the only one that sings. See? Or
Judge Johnny issuing a ruling.
I mean, the former DJ. You didn't like the Lennox?
I like Annie Lennox.
Yeah.
I just don't like Steve's version of Annie Lennox. But then again, he didn't like my version of Rod Stewart. So there you go.
Back at it again. It's Wednesday in our part of the world.
See you in 10 minutes, everybody.